Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's the first day of February. It's about 5:50. Let's look at some pre-market action, some charts here. So over the weekend, a lot of things happened, especially in the silver markets. From Friday, wallstreetbets was talking about doing a short squeeze on it, or post on wallstreetbets, I should say. So we got some serious inflows into silver Friday, which was the highest inflows since about 2011. Current prices are up to prices that matched from 2008 when Lehman Brothers collapsed and the financial collapse happened. So we'll start with SLV, which is IROC's or BlackRock's iShares ETF trust for silver. Start here in the bottom right. So daily chart here. So back on the 5th, had a high of 25.74. So obviously this morning we've gapped up above that. So if we go back to the left here, so Friday after hours hit a high of 29.73, so a huge spike up after hours, almost 20% there. Pulled back here in the 27s. Could look to go higher if we go all the way out. Quarterly, this high back in 2011, we'll see there was a high there in the silver market looking at AG, a minor too, but 48. So we already broke this resistance here, 27.39. That's literally what the price is at right now. So the next area of resistance is up in that $30 area. See if it can continue that way on retail momentum. So now we'll look at AG, which is a minor. So starting out in their quarter two, back in the second quarter of 2011, they put in their all-time high as well. And as you can see, we're within range to take that out. 25 or 26.5 this morning, about 4:15. So well within range of taking that out. See if buying pressure stays in this morning as more money flows into precious metals market. Another one, ASM, Avino Silver and Gold. All right, so much lower price stock. Huge amount of volume just today. So you can see on the quarterly, so this month the previous high is $1.46. We're sitting at $3.14 right now, so it's already doubled from yesterday. Yesterday it closed at $1.23, so almost up $2 from yesterday's close. So we're way outside on the daily, so all this is somewhat irrelevant. But you look at the chart here, steady uptrend holding the 15-minute. Go to the top right, we're here, we're cupping on the 5, so probably look to take out this 337 mark before the open even happens. If it does, probably bullish take on the open. Probably will be some profit taking after the bell, as this is a huge gap up on momentum. Okay, so we got some electric vehicle news. So NIO had their most vehicle deliveries in the month of January, 7,700. So they're growing. They're on pace, on target for what they're expecting to do for vehicle deliveries monthly. They were up from December, so they're moving in the right trajectory. So up to about 59. So we're sitting here in this daily range. So this would be a green candle up right now on the open from the close of 57 yesterday. I mean, it's really kind of held this uptrend pattern here, right? So previous support in December was the 50-day moving average, this red line. And now we're pulling back using this 22. So we'll see if this has legs, get up above 60, push into this $61 area, and then push up to 64. Tesla also had news this morning as Sandpiper increased their price target from 500 to 1,200. So as you can see, the daily after it put that high in at 900, been selling off this last week, all the way down to 780, but pretty good pop up this morning. And then another electric vehicle play is a new SPAC that just had a merger agreement, THCB, Tucson Holding Corp. So they merged with Microvast, which is a battery maker. So news came out early this morning got a big pop up to 27.48, and then we've been selling off, but the sell-off is still higher than the all-time highs here for this THCB, this holding group, special purchase acquisition company. So I'll see if it holds above $21 for today, if we see if we get a bounce here soon. And then let's look at just all the Wall Street bets plays and the heavily shorted stocks. So let's go with Gamestop first. Get here. Obviously, like pre-market's kind of a little bit slower than I was expecting. I was expecting kind of a big move, as there's been different reports about shorts covering, and some other stuff on that. I spent a lot of time this weekend reading about naked shorts and counterfeiting stocks, so I'll have a video out on that later tonight, hopefully, going through some different articles that were written back in 2005, 2010 time frame. There's good resources on YouTube too, but it's pretty interesting what they've been doing and how they can offload shares and hide them. It's pretty interesting, and it kind of fits the bill of, I think, of what's happening right here with GameStop and everything that's going on with Robinhood and different brokers. But GameStop right now sitting around close to where it closed on Friday. So we'll see if it can get continued buying pressure. So you've got people keep holding, retail investor keeps holding, as still shares are restricted at Robinhood, and I believe other places have totally opened up. I know Interactive Brokers is. I think Webull is. So let's see if more retail investors join in. The AMC it's actually up this morning, so it closed at 13.26. On Friday, we're up at 16.40 right now. I wish I was paying attention right here about this 4:30 time frame. Hits the bottom of the Keltner channel. RSI is way in the oversold area. It's been up since. But news also came out this morning. I thought it was pretty funny. We'll talk about it in the later video too. But they had a price target come out that a company said that their future price target for AMC is $1. They cut their original target that they did have before this one was $2, and they cut it down to $1. So it's kind of when we get into like how short sellers attack companies, it fits the bill. Put out some negative news, put out some outlandish price targets, and then hopefully drive the price down. But people are seeing through that now. So we'll see what happens with AMC. They have pretty high options plays going into this week, and a lot of shorts to cover this week. So we'll see what happens there. Virgin Galactic SPCE, they're up on news that they are going to have their next test flight hopefully scheduled, or the flight window opens February 13th. This is also heavily shorted. As you see, this bottom right here just been curling up. It has a big Wednesday spike with everything else, big pullback, slightly lower low on Thursday. Now we got this inside bar from Friday, and I don't think anything this morning has poked out of it. No, so we're still inside this bar. So if it keeps upward momentum, if it crosses that $50 range, I'll probably look to go long on it. Even as this chart for 15 minutes, right, we're respecting this 200 moving average, moving up slowly, getting a little spike in the morning, kind of sell off midday, late day. Looks like that's been the play for space over the last week. And then the last one that the stock's heavily shorted is FUBO. They got a price target from Wedbush, increasing it from 40 to 50. Also heavily shorted. All right, so it says high back in December, sold about the 50, pulled away up in the high 50s again, came back to the 9. Now we're looking to bounce off this 9 and move higher. See if we can get back up over this 49.88 level today as we curl up higher. So that's all I got. That's what I'm looking at this morning. Hopefully you guys have a great day. If you got anything out of this, please like, comment, subscribe, all the good things, and we'll see you in the next one.